Hey guys, what's up? We're going to be watching a guide on what to do to throw your matches to lose more matches. So hopefully we all learn from this what not to do. Maybe we'll get some tips, or it'll be an interesting, just funny video to watch, you know, one or the other.
You clicked on this video because winning is hard, and you are too smart to do tasks that are too hard. You have decided you would rather be good at something rather than nothing, and what's easier than being bad. This video will offer you 8 of the best ways of being the worst, one of which you're already doing. But an important note, we are not trying to intentionally throw games. We want our losses to be organic and natural. Anyone can destroy their rank. We want to do so while telling ourselves and our team that we're doing our best when we, honestly, are not. Number 1, blame others. Rarely can one person alone carry a team to victory. By this logic, if you're failing, it's your team's fault, never yours. You are a victim of circumstance from an unreasonably cruel system set up by the developers to keep you losing. Channel this frustration into text chats and voice comms. Tell your healers that they didn't heal you. Tell your tanks that they didn't tank correctly. Tell your DPS that they didn't deal enough damage. Whatever you are not, that's what went wrong. Let this anger stick with you like a bad case of the flu in between games. Come into lobbies expecting your team to fail, and begin to sow the seeds of disaster and water it throughout the game so that it may blossom into a tornado of shouting, finger pointing, and in the best case scenarios, teammates leaving. The more you can get your team angry.
All you literally have to say is like every time you die, oh, you're not healing enough. Every time your tank dies, oh my god, bro, this guy sucks at tanking. Just be the most biggest shit stirrer, and it's just GG's. Oh my god, bro. Things not to do in your ranked games.
At you and at each other, the better. They say there's no I in team, but that's not true. It's right there in the center of the a-hole. Number 2, set terrible goals. The best goals are ones that are measurable and obtainable. Do not make your goals like this. Also, if you find that you are naturally good at making goals, then make no goals at all. Instead, hold yourself to a standard that doesn't exist, that no one would expect of you. Make sure the standard is vague and difficult. Try watching other more talented players and lie to yourself that you are not just going to be like them, but that you are already better or
yeah, you are better than them, bro.
as good as them. When your goals fall short, get upset. Guilt yourself about your failures. Obscure any and all progress behind a cloud of self-doubt and frustration. Talk yourself into quitting, but only after you have spiraled into self-hatred.
Only after you've crashed out in 7 matches and lost them all of their points, and now you're all the way back in bronze, and then rinse and repeat.
Goal is to improve accuracy, for example. Don't celebrate any increases in that percentage. In fact, don't even look at the stat unless it's below where you want it to be, and then get angry. Number 3, only learn one character or skill. Find a character that you like for arbitrary reasons and play nothing but them.
About this.
Learn nothing else about the game and never switch. Berate any
guys. People were so mad on my take on one tricks, bro, and I wasn't even like saying people shouldn't one trick.
One who tells you to do something different. Be careful not to choose characters with the high reward for mastery. It's possible your talent and execution and your time devoted to the character will encourage your team to play around you and encourage your natural talents. Instead, choose characters that are easy to play and offer accordingly low rewards. There is a danger about playing low risk and low reward characters in that you might find success in lower ranks. If this starts to occur, begin trying for flashy and unnecessary plays rather than working on perfecting your positioning to make up for your shortcomings. This will put you at losing positions more often. If anyone ever finds a way to counter you, or if someone picks the character before you, send them angry messages, then pick a comparably impossibly hard second choice. With this second pick, you can throw the game as much as you would like, and blame it on the person that either countered you, the devs for making that counter, or the teammate that stole the character from you, whichever is most applicable.
That's
Number
crazy.
4, ignore positioning. Tanks are meant to be in the front, DPS somewhere in the middle, and supports in the back. Don't do this.
Exactly.
If you're a tank, disregard your team and pull back.
If you're the tank, just sit there and do nothing like all of my tanks. Don't push. Just sit there going like back and forth like a freaking target dummy, bro.
As fights break loose. hunting for kills rather than protecting your team. If you are a DPS, vacantly throw damage at targets in safety and overcommit to fights. Leave your healers exposed to flankers and do a poor job of flanking yourself. As a support, put your team's life bar as second to your own KD ratio. Try to out DPS the DPSs.
Dude, so many supports try to do that, bro. And then you got the supports, dude. I hate these supports that do this. They ult to save themselves. And it's not like they're ulting to keep time on the objective or to save the objective. They're just ulting to ult to save themselves from something.
Aggressively and out of cover. Most importantly, never be in a position to cover your teammates until the ultimates come online for the enemy team, at which point play as close together as possible to make wiping you out extra easy.
Of course.
Number 5, never learn from your mistakes. Let's assume you are playing a support and enter into an open space and get picked off by a sniper. Forget that mistake as soon as it happened, and then do it again. If this proves to be too challenging for your short-term memory to forget, try waiting a few minutes before trying again. The important thing is to never write short-term memory lessons into your long-term habits. Keep making the same mistakes, which leads us nicely into number 6. Don't practice. Fighting a target that doesn't fight back is called practice. Boxers will punch a bag to dial in specifics of footwork and power. Artists will keep a sketchbook to throw ideas onto to hone their eyes and hands. And you will do none of these things. Immediately go into competitive environments against difficult opponents. This includes never adjusting or tailoring settings. Take whatever the default is and roll with it. Never experiment with new ideas, combos, inputs, or settings. This will ensure you are never learning any of the fundamentals and can focus on failing on high-level ideas that you could never achieve anyways. Number 7, never look anything up. It's impossible for you to have learned everything about every character, map, weapon, or mechanic. Keep it that way. Don't look up guides to your hero. Don't look up tips from higher ranking players. Be happily upset with where you are and don't try to improve. You don't want solutions, you just want to be mad. This wraps up our discussion nicely with number 8. Don't have fun. Having fun engages a part of your brain that rewards your success and helps you learn short-term lessons better. You will learn when you have fun. You will learn even if you lost if you still had fun. Don't have fun. Hate every moment you spend on the game. Be miserable, but spend an unhealthy amount of time on it. Make the game your personality and every shortcoming as a personal attack. This will trigger the same fight or flight response.
See that ult, bro? How did it hit me, guys? The frames, bro, they're not right, bro. I was barely in the circle. I wasn't even in the circle, bro. It's lying. It's lying, guys. That's what he's
in your brain as physical pain and guarantees that even victories will seem hollow. And now, with this guide, you can comfortably stay stuck at silver or bronze to your heart's content. If any part of this video has helped you be worse, then make sure to subscribe to block out any other helpful guides that might appear on your homepage.
I know this video is like supposed to be sarcastic and like satire, but I just think that it's actually a really good way to like, even though it is like, you know, what not to do, I think this actually helps a lot of people telling them what they should do. Because if you're not doing what you shouldn't do, then you're doing what you should do. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, the practice thing, instead of not practicing, you should practice, whether that's using the practice matches or quick play or a mix of both, depending. And that's only if you are playing competitive, like you want to rank up, or you just want to be better at the game in quick play. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's if, like, these are all ifs, you know what I mean? Like, these are for getting better at competitive, not if you are a casual player. But you obviously can do these too. And please check out the link below for this guy's channel, TT. It was pretty funny. TDT. Sorry if I didn't say that right. Like and subscribe. And yeah, check out his video. It was pretty good. And his other videos. And yeah, subscribe to me and hit the bell notification so you get notifications for these videos, because we're just going to keep doing Marvel Rivals. We'll do some other stuff too, obviously, but this channel is mainly going to be Marvel Rivals, and then maybe eventually it'll branch out into variety more and more as it goes on. But Marvel Rivals will always be a part of this channel until the game, you know, becomes, if they do something like Overwatch did, then obviously I'm not going to play the game anymore. That's just how it is. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video, like I said, and yeah, comment below what you guys thought about this, if any of these tips helped you, and if you thought the video was funny. I did. See you guys in the next one. Peace.